The mic is up.
The mic is up, boom, bum, bum,
by
but we
the
can still
face.
see our pretty faces. Vogue.
We took that shit. We really took that shit far. That's what you call commitment, damn it.
That is commitment and a half. And a half. All right. So I don't know, Pat, if you're going to be using this for the intro.
You have to.
Why?
Because it's an interesting little.
You know what would be cool? If he could do like what he does for Table Smack, where every once in a while he does like a quick cut or something, and you know, I'll be like, so, and I'll be like, next frame. Maybe. I don't know. Something like that. Let me see. I look kind of. Or is it the chair? It is a chair.
The chair.
Because I'm wearing a black t-shirt.
Everything is
I look portlier than I am.
This part right here is mixing into your shirt.
God damn it.
Switch with that one, the gray one, where everybody can see.
I like this chair. This is my chair.
See,
I get to put my hands here. So that way I don't have to do this.
Earthquake.
All right. And my coffee's all the way the fuck out there. There we go. And then I'm not putting the logo. So there.
But you can see the maple leaf.
That's all right. Maple leaf. We love Canada. We love Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. All right. So maybe it's been cold out.
It's been fucking cold out.
Super cold out.
And you're loving it, aren't you?
Yes. But you know what's not loving it?
What? Stanley's hiding like a motherfucker.
Stanley's hiding like a motherfucker. You know, and you know, for people that don't know, you know, Stanley's my dick.
He gives it a name. Power tool.
Like the power drill. But
she gets a lot of female followers.
I love Stanley. There goes that 13-year-old boy humor again. But anyways, what happens with your dick when it gets cold out?
Dude, fucking turtle dick like a motherfucker.
Turtle like a motherfucker.
I feel like George Costanza. I was in the pool.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Dude.
Today, as a matter of fact, I was changing after my shower, and the apartment's super cold right now because the landlord refuses to turn on the heat, even though it's freezing out right now.
Bullshit.
Because we're in Buffalo, and it's like winter already. Of course, I get out of the shower, I'm freezing.
Just like that.
That's what happens every time I get cold. I'm like, and I swear to God, it was weird because I had like a tight feeling down there, and I'm wiping myself down. I look down, man.
You had baby dick because of the cold.
Listen, I pride myself. I don't think I have a big dick. All right, I'm not one of those guys who'd be like, No.
Power tool.
Like the power drill. No. I'm a grower, not a shower.
You know,
all right?
You're on a
when I'm not excited, you know what? I'm right up there with baby Jesus. But when I'm ready to go,
it's
wang time.
That's it.
Wang time. So I get out, and my shit literally is like this big. It looks like a baby burrito. A baby burrito. It was bad.
It's like a Vienna sausage.
You know what? Not even a Vienna sausage. Vienna sausage actually looks attractive. But yes, it was so small, and like it was like it had like a turtleneck. But if you put your turtleneck over your head, that's what it looked like. It was like just like that.
Visualize all of this. Drink it in.
Drink it in. Yeah, drink in my baby dick. Oh, there you go. That's the title for the
baby dick.
There's the title. Drink into the baby dick. All right.
But dude, it happens, man. I wake up in the fucking morning, it's freezing. You go take a hot shower when you come out. I mean, even if you wake up with normal people do wake up with wood, by the time that cold hits you,
that's it.
It's gone.
That's it. It's over.
Gone.
I mean, there's days when I'm out walking the streets, and it's super cold out, and I can't feel my dick through my jeans at all. Like sometimes I feel a little bump, just a little bump. I'm not saying I'm John Holmes or anything. Taking it back.
Holmes. Wow.
Long duck dong.
Wow.
But yeah, I feel something. But when it's like super cold, it is Vagina City down there.
And the funny thing about this is you're the first motherfucker when we do our get-togethers for like New Year's and shit. You want to go everywhere walking.
I do.
Where it's fucking freezing.
Well, by the time we are walking, to be fair,
We're liquored up.
We are super inebriated.
It's true.
Super inebriated. So, it's good. But you know what? I'd hate to be that. I hate to be at that point in time when I'm super inebriated and I think I'm ready to go and I pull down my pants and
baby dick.
Wah, wah.
That's when you go, wait, give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
give me about 3 minutes. Hold on. Let me warm up my fingers.
You got a pair of tweezers and a magnifying glass? Like, please.
Do you have a hot paw? Hot paw. You have a warm towel.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Pat, that's a very good entrance right there.
And
Drinking
that just happened to me today.
Drinking the baby dick.
I mean, it's not like, it's more like that. Actually, that's exactly what look right there. You guys want to see what look? That's right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Me.
Everybody right now watching can be like, holy shit.
I know, like, geez.
People are going to see you in the street go, it's baby dick.
It's baby dick. I'm like, shit.
When you're with Kat.
Yep.
That's when it's going to happen.
And she'll just be like.
That's what she's like, 13-year-old boy humor.
Just a disapproving look. Literally, just this.
Like,
nope.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Everybody, welcome to another episode of Geeks That Lift, where we bring you everything from comedy, horror, comic books, the Geekverse, and of course, I'm one of your hosts, Mark the Freakin' Rican Williams, joined by...
I am the comedy Coco Nut. You say comedy?
We bring comedy. We bring the comedy to the show.
We bring the comedy.
Yes.
We talk about like geek comedy. I don't even know what geek comedy is.
There's no such thing as geek. Is there anything as geek comedy? Would Archie be considered geek comedy?
No.
There's no such thing as geek comedy. I don't
think so.
But we bring the comedy to you folks.
Yes.
Because laughter heals the world.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm Coco Nut. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Now, I'm sure you guys watched our last episode, which was titled Framing is Not Our Strong Suit. We're trying, bear with us. We keep trying. This is a work in progress here. We're going to try real hard to not shake the camera, because I know last episode, because I watched it a couple times, we were watching, it was like Michael J. Fox watching Geeks That Lift.
How many people out there watching the video were moving your head with the camera?
Like this.
Like, what the fuck's going on?
Ridiculous. But what's going on, guys? Coco Nut here. How do you spell it? We can't go an episode without teaching you guys how to spell it. Capital K, lowercase o. Capital K, lowercase o, hyphen.
Wow, damn. That shit's so fucking...
Capital K, lowercase n, lowercase u, capital T, exclamation point. Coconut. What's going on, guys? We're back.
Of course. And we're going to jump right into the news, because that's what we always do. We bring the news to you folks.
It's all news all the time.
And you guys love it.
It's all what? Geek news.
Hashtag geek.
Geek news.
Okay. Now, I'm going to start this off with a little bit of info that I know you're probably pumped about, and I'm sure you've read about it. Sam Raimi confirms that new Evil Dead movie is coming, with Bruce Campbell producing.
Yep. My baby dick is hard right now. Yeah.
Dude, I'm pumped because I'm hoping they have to have a little bit of a throwback to the originals with that one, man.
I'm sure they're going to. What happened, I know that Sam Raimi, he had an interview, and I think they interviewed him because he produced that movie Crawl.
Yes.
That came out not too long ago about the alligators or crocodiles. Yep. Did we talk about this before? Crawl? I don't know what the difference is between an alligator and a crocodile. Crocodile? No, crocodile. Crocodiles are delicious. They're delicious.
Oh my God, so good.
For those of you who don't know what crocodiles are, look them up. They were like chocolate covered Twinkies.
You can get them now in the store, but now they're called fudge-covered Twinkies. They don't call them chocodiles.
They're chocodiles. They're
Chocodiles.
always chocodiles. But I don't know if you guys knew this, but I didn't know this. But the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is just their nose.
Yes.
Oh, you knew that?
Well, yeah.
Well, fuck me then. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't see. I didn't know. I could. I was like, is it scales? Is it their mouths? Is it their nose? Is it their eyes? Anything? I don't know.
Is it where they live?
I don't know. Is it where they live? Probably, yeah. Because aren't like alligators in Florida, crocodiles in Louisiana, or vice versa?
Well, you can get gators pretty much. Gators don't have like a Pacific.
Gator.
Yeah.
I love gator.
You'll eat the shit out of some gator.
Good. Gator. Gators bitches better be using some Jimmy hats.
Gators.
I just watched that the other day.
Really?
I love that movie. I love, there's something like Will Ferrell. How do you feel about Will Ferrell?
Dude, a lot of you guys gonna get upset with me. There's not many Will Ferrell movies that I like. Only because I think he plays the same character over and over and over again.
But it's funny.
It's funny, but after a while, it's the same funny. Like nothing changes.
But it's funny.
Dude, you got to switch up the act, man, at some point.
But it's funny. You stick with what works. You go with it. Like me and my 13-year-old boy humor.
13-year-old boy humor.
You stick with what works and you stick wicked. You stick with it.
Stick wicked, motherfuckers.
Man, I can't talk today. I can't talk today.
Eugene is channeling his inner Onyx. Okay, wicked.
But I guess when Crawl came out, they did an interview with Sam Raimi because he's a producer on the movie, and they asked him about Evil Dead.
Yes,
and I remember that he said that he has a couple of ideas for Evil Dead. One would involve Ash, and one wouldn't involve Ash. Because Bruce Campbell already, after the cancellation of Ash vs. Evil Dead, he said he's retiring the character. He's done. He doesn't want to play Ash anymore. Much to all of our chagrin, because I swear to God, Ash vs. Evil Dead was one of the damn near perfect series ever.
I love that show, man.
Ever.
I love it.
But Ash said, you know what? Physically, he just can't do it anymore. Look at niggas getting old, man.
He's up there, man.
They're getting old. Now I said niggas, okay, with an AS.
Not ER.
And he's part black, so if he doesn't get offended.
You can't get offended.
Yeah.
Stop it. We're two minorities.
Yeah. I mean, do we even have any minority fans? I hope so.
I think our fans are the minorities.
We are minorities, so.
I think our fans are the minorities.
Yeah. So he said he had two ideas. He had one with Ash and one without Ash. And he was hoping that Ash would come back, or Bruce Campbell would come back as Ash. Bruce Campbell said, no. I want to come on as a producer.
Yeah.
Still wants to, be involved, but he doesn't want to be in front of the screen, in front of the camera. He wants to be behind the camera, which is fine. He also said that he's hoping that they can possibly make a sequel to the remake, reboot / sequel that they made back in the day. I think it was 2006 or 2007 that they made it, which was phenomenal. But he said also with that, they don't know if they can get Fede Alvarez, who is the director, to come back, because he's blown up now. He's high as a man. So
he's a big dude now.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're going to get more Evil Dead, so it doesn't even matter. Give me more Deadites. Give me more Necronomicon. Give me all of it. If we don't have Ash, that's fine. We watch the seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Watch Army of Darkness. Watch Evil Dead 1 and 2. We're good.
As long as the material's there, we'll be satisfied.
Yeah, just keep the storyline. Expand the universe. I'm good with it.
Of course, man. All right, now switching into a little bit more of the Geekverse, okay?
Switcheroo.
Switcheroo, okay? This is going into the Spider-Man universe, okay? Now, we know that Sony is definitely doing a lot of spin-offs. They want to really develop that Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
Where they have Venom 2 is coming out.
Yep.
They have the vampire one, the Morbius, the vampire. Now, Sony's in the process of developing a Madam Web movie.
Ew.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know how that's going to work. They haven't really... I don't think really too many people, if you never saw the cartoon or read comics, you're not going to know who Madam Web really is.
I mean, that's more mystic stuff.
Yeah, so...
I mean, I'm not really big. And as big as a Spider-Man... Spider-Man? Who the hell is Spider-Man?
Move the coffee.
Why can't I what?
Move the coffee.
And I'm sweating. Look at this.
Move the coffee, dude.
Oh, my God.
They spiked this coffee.
It's the hot lamps. That's what it is. But Madam Web is one of those characters that I really don't know too much about. I know that she's like... I don't know if she's like a prophet or like a witch or something.
She's like supposedly like almost you could call she's like a female version of the Watcher.
Okay. You know, Uatu.
Yeah, she
which is going to be played by Jeffrey Wright.
Ooh.
in the What If series, animated series, dropping on Disney Plus November 20th.
20th.
November 20th.
I'm still getting that.
That's a cheap plug right there. Disney.
Hook us up. Again, but I think because one thing is that she can see into all different dimensions and all different universes of the Marvel universe. That's why if you watch, for you people who don't know, Disney, when they launched the Disney Plus, they're gonna put the Spider-Man cartoon on there. Watch that shit. The very last episode, you people, she brought all the Spider-Mans from different universes in.
Yeah.
So almost like a Spider-Verse, but old school.
Yeah.
So again, she can see all of the same universe going on at once.
Is cool. So, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm kind of excited for it. We'll see. I mean, I'm okay with Sony doing their own Spider-Verse.
Yes.
As long as we have a sprinkling of Spider-Man in each of these movies. I mean, Spider-Man doesn't have to be like the full, he doesn't have to be like the main character in it. Like he could be like an ancillary character, like just focus on Morbius, focus on Madam Web, focus on Venom, focus on all their stories, Black Cat, all that, Silver Sable, all those. And then have, Spider-Man like swing by or something.
Oh, yeah, something.
Or foil one of their fucking plans or something.
Or even have Peter Parker in the damn movie, some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, somewhere, which I'm okay with. But, you got to have some Spider-Man in there. It's going to fuck everybody up.
Oh, yeah.
Although talks are, I read somewhere that with this new Sony Disney deal that Spider-Man is going to be in Carnage 2 now.
In Venom?
Venom 2?
Yes. So
it's going to be Venom, Carnage, Spider-Man, and then I saw something that they're adding another villain.
They're hinting at adding another villain, but they haven't released who yet.
Okay.
And I know Tom Hardy fucked with a lot of fans because he put up a cryptic Twitter message with him in a Spider-Man mask. So
who? Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people are like, oh, Spider-Man's definitely
some Tom Hardy.
He's definitely going to be in the movie in some way, shape, or form because that was part of the deal that they made that he can appear in. Oh my god,
I got a Bane boner for Tom Hardy.
Your favorite is it Bane or Warrior? Tom Hardy, which one?
Fucking Warrior.
You ripped.
Listen, Warrior. I say it now. We all know. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but he knows, and anybody who knows me personally knows I'm not a sports guy at all. At all. The only sports that I watch are MMA, so UFC, Bellator, all that, and pro wrestling, which a lot of people argue that pro wrestling isn't a sport. You have to be physically in good shape and have some athletic ability to be a pro wrestler, so go fuck yourself.
But then how do you explain Mick Foley?
What?
How do you explain Mick Foley?
Dude, you know what? I'll cut my ear off and fucking jump off the fucking cage for a couple $1 million. But yeah, I mean, it's just like that dude on YouTube, Superhuman.
Yeah. What is
Fuck this shit? This is all the juggalos and juggalettes.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I love that dude. But yeah, I mean, in terms of like sports, Warrior for me,
yes,
because I like a lot of sports movies. Necessary Roughness, The Program.
Oh yeah,
Any Given Sunday,
Hoosiers, very good, underrated movie there.
Blue Chips, even Brian's song.
You had to bring that up.
I had to.
Let's not bring the mood down, dude.
Brian's song.
If you don't know what he's talking about, watch it. Very good fucking movie. Tearjerker like a motherfucker.
You ever see a manly fat man crying like a girl with a skinned knee?
With emotion.
Come over to my house, bring Brian's song, and let's watch it together. And if you don't cry, you don't have a heart or a soul.
Neither.
God, James Caan, Billy D. Williams, watch it. Oh. All right.
That's why bring up the mood, man. You just took that mood down.
But for me, Warrior by far is the best sports movie.
Oh yeah.
Sports movie ever made.
Not so much in the same vein, but I would call it as far as a good like fight movie, modern day Rocky.
Sure.
I would call it modern day Rocky because again, it's underdog story, two brothers. That's the aspect, but it is an underdog story of these two brothers, trying to, win this big ass tournament.
Yep.
So again, from when you told me, I saw the movie instantly because we've both been in the fight game. We're both big fight fans.
Yep.
So again, just an awesome fucking movie all around, man.
Good, and Tom Hardy was excellent in it. And if you like Tom Hardy because you think he's a badass,
Watch this movie.
there's no other movie that he's more badass in than this movie.
When he goes to the gym, he's like, "Oh, I'll give you boys some work," and the guy's like, "I'm gonna be fucking wreck that dude."
You go and knock a motherfucker out, just walk right out of the ring. It was good. It was good. So yeah, Brian's song.
Ugh.
No.
Oh God.
Warrior's a good best sports movie ever. Not speaking of, we're not talking about any more sports movies, but rumor has it, this is in the rumor mill going around, so it's not news right now, but it's a rumor, so take this with a grain of salt.
Okay.
That Michael Bay was directing a movie with Ryan Reynolds and a few other people. Supposedly the movie that they've been doing is some heist movie for Netflix.
Yes.
And it's going to be coming out soon, relatively soon, probably in the next few months or something along those lines. But an inside source is stating that this is not a heist movie that Michael Bay is making, that he's making a Thundercats movie for Netflix.
I've seen
Ryan Reynolds involved.
Yes, I've seen rumors about that. That's been thrown around with Ryan Reynolds and Thundercats and stuff. But again, it's all rumors. But if it is,
so that's supposedly that's going on.
Did you hear my little kid? Man, yes,
I got a lady boner.
His baby dick is hard.
My baby dick is hard. So it went from half an inch to 3/4 of an inch. I love me some Ryan Reynolds, but then who's Ryan Reynolds going to play? He can't be playing Lion-O.
Why not?
If this is indeed a Thundercats movie, he can't be Lion-O.
Who else would he play?
I could see Ryan Reynolds as who's the dude? Is it Tigra?
Tigra.
The dude with the blue. And
Yes.
I can see him as Tigra. I can't see him as Lion-O.
Tigra was like the most underrated character out of all the Thundercats.
He is. And then they got Chitara, and then
the twins.
My favorite Panthro. Who the fuck's playing Panthro?
Black.
Like it's just like I'm excited. Like I'm gonna be so let down if Netflix premieres this movie and it's not Thundercats.
Oh Lord.
And it's not Thundercats, but rumor has it that it is Thundercats. And you know what? The way Netflix has been doing stuff, like kind of with
vaping. I had to do that because of the whole ban on vaping. I'm vaping. I'm breaking the law.
I guess we're Geeks That Vape now?
Yes, we are. And still the Geeks That Lift. Why did it go out of focus?
Why does my arm look smaller? Why does my arm look smaller? Look at this. Oh my God.
He just close like me. My arm looks smaller.
What about this one?
Look at that. Look at that.
Why does this arm look smaller than this arm? Oh. I don't want to do the show anymore.
Eugene's done.
I think we're going to go back to audio. Sorry, guys. This was the third and final video episode of Geeks That Lift. Because apparently I don't lift. But yeah, Thundercats, we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Also, another thing I got. Did you finally watch John Wick 3 or what?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched it a while ago. I love the fucking movie.
So good. Except for when now that Joker came out, which I'm going to talk about at the end of this. John Wick 3 was my favorite movie of the year in terms of action. Just everything. Whoa, so good. I guess they're doing a spinoff.
Yes, with the female.
Yes, they're doing Len Wiseman, who's the guy who did the Underworld movies.
Yes.
Who's Mila Jovovich's husband. No, not Mila Jovovich. Fucking, Sienna? Fuck.
That's her name? Sienna. Fuck.
No, who's the chick? Kate Beckinsale.
Yes.
See? I know my shit.
He does.
Okay. That's why Territorial missed me this week.
Book, page.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know my notes. Who's the actor that played Maniac Cop?
What happens if he gets lost in his notes?
Huh?
How does he recover from that? If he gets lost in that book of notes?
No idea. I have no idea.
Talking about you, Micah. What do you think about that?
Mm-hmm. But Len Wiseman, I think he's married to Kate Beckinsale, but I know that Paul Anderson, who's the one that did the Resident Evil movies, he's married to Mila Jovovich.
Yes.
But Len Wiseman of Underworld is directing a John Wick.
Jesus. Put the fucking coffee away, dude. No more coffee.
Maybe I'm just too animated right now. My brain is going faster than my mouth, so the information, it's getting lost and it's getting, I don't know. But he's doing a John Wick spinoff, Ballerina, based on the ballerina chicks that Angelica Houston played the head of
Yes,
that family,
yes.
where he was like, this is my past.
Yep.
And
Like,
for those of you who haven't watched John Wick 3 yet, you gotta watch it.
It's fucking awesome,
oh my
man.
God, it's so good. Best one of the series so far.
One of the very few movie sagas where it just gets better.
Every sequel gets better and better.
It's ridiculous.
Like part 3, like I didn't go, all right, it's enough's enough. No, I want more.
more kills. Keep it coming.
It's not like Jurassic World, where after the second one, I was like, all right, enough with the fucking enough. But you know what? I'm excited for this. I want to see.
He kills a giant with a book.
With a
fucking book. Uses a horse.
Movie, he killed somebody with a pencil.
Uses a horse to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's on a motorcycle with a katana. Cha-cha-cha.
Dude, you can't go wrong with that fucking movie.
He's fucking shooting everybody. And Halle Berry using her dogs. It's awesome. Oh, speaking of dogs, although they're not really dogs, what are your feelings on the Birds of Prey movie that's coming out?
With the Harley Quinn?
Fabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
I like it. I think we got to see a little bit more of it because they showed, I love they're focusing more on Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Than they are everybody else. He's like, why you should be afraid of me? Because I'm Harley freaking Quinn.
And it's rated R, so you know in the movie she's going to say fucking Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn.
But
what's the guy who's playing the head bad guy playing Black Mask?
Ewan McGregor
of
Dr. Sleep.
Let's see. They got to show a little bit more of his character because they showed very little, like a snapshot of it.
Yeah.
So you don't really get to see how him and Harley Quinn interact.
Yeah,
you know.
A lot of people are bitching because he's so unlike the comic book Black Mask because Black Mask has the whole black skull over his face and he's a little more. Jesus Christ, I keep hitting this table. Sorry, guys. But he's more like disco-y in this movie.
More over the top gangster.
We'll no matter what, I'm a big Ewan McGregor fan. I think. Wait, did we talk about this last episode?
Not the movie. No,
but we talked about Ewan McGregor, though, right?
Yes.
And his huge dick.
Yes, I think we talked about it a couple of times.
You got excited for a little bit.
No, I didn't get excited because
I'm excited for both of us.
He doesn't have a baby dick.
No, his that's Ewan McGregor right there. That's Ewan McGregor right there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in for it. I'm not gonna lie. The first trailer I saw for it, I was like, meh.
Because they didn't really show any of the other characters, like little bits and pieces.
Little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Of it. Rosie Perez is in it, which when I heard that fucking you hate her, huh?
Fucking voice, dude.
Oogie.
Oh my God.
Or what was she in White Man Can't Jump?
Oh, the I forgot her name, but the girlfriend. I hear her voice and it's like nails on a chalkboard, dude.
Yeah, she's bad. But she's bad. You know what? She hasn't aged well either.
No, she hasn't. No,
but
she hasn't.
yeah, we got Huntress, we got Renee Montoya. Who else? Harley Quinn, and then we got somebody else. I forgot who's going to be in it. Who's going to be the Birds of Prey? But yeah, it's mostly a Harley Quinn movie.
Yes.
Excuse me. Pardon me. But I like the last trailer that we saw. I got excited because we get to see Harley Quinn's hyenas.
Yes.
So she has the hyenas with her, which that was when I was talking about dogs and trying to make the segue. Trying to make it smooth. Segue.
They're not dogs.
They're not dogs, but
switching from DC over to Marvel.
Ooh.
Okay. Again, rumor has it that Charlie Cox. Okay, from Netflix Daredevil is rumored to be playing or be in the Spider-Man 3 sequel. Spider-Man 3 movie. Rumor has it that he's going to
the Marvel
Disney crossover. Okay. Yeah. Rumor has it that he will be reprising as well as Matt Murdock playing Peter Parker's lawyer.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's just rumors right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, on other news that kind of furthered this rumor is that they did a tribute, Marvel and Disney did a tribute to Stan Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie Cox showed up in full Matt Murdock
gear. He dressed as Matt Murdock.
With the red glasses and everything. Everything.
That's awesome.
So again, awesome. It'll be cool if they start intertwining those characters into the movie. Yeah. It doesn't have to be Daredevil. Does not have to be Daredevil.
Yeah.
Just saying Matt Murdock, if you're a fan, you know who the fuck Matt Murdock is.
You know who it is. That's right.
So if it's true, I'm happy.
So I've been having a thing, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or what. I'm not going to tell you guys how old I am because nobody can guess how old I am. If you want to guess how old I am, drop us a line.
Yeah.
geeksthatlift@gmail.com.
See if you guess right.
See if you guess right. Nobody has yet. But I keep forgetting sometimes my own name. Like I'll forget like actors' names. I'll forget like shit. Like here's one. Who's that guy that the trainer or the big dude, the black guy that it's still your fucking set. Your motherfucking set. Who's that guy? Are you forgetting too?
I haven't heard so much about him in a while that it's kind of out of my head.
C.T. Fletcher.
C.T.
Oh my
Fletcher.
God, it just came to me.
C.T. Fletcher.
It just came to me.
Yeah.
For weeks, I couldn't fucking remember who it is.
It was driving you crazy.
And it's driving me crazy. And you know who's lately? And I've seen him. I saw him in a preview for. I don't know if you've seen a trailer yet for Ford versus Ferrari with Christian Bale and Matt Damon.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
But the guy who played. And I know this guy too. And I'm like, oh, him. And I'm like, what's his name? And I can't remember. The guy who played the Punisher, played Shane on The Walking Dead.
I'm not going to know his name.
Okay, good. It's not just me.
No, but you know everybody's fucking name.
I do, and it's fucking with me. It's fucking with me. And I'm like, huh? But even right now, I'm thinking about it, and I can't, it's not going to come, it's not coming to me right now.
I can't remember the fucking
It's weird. Name. It's weird. So if you guys out there know anything that I can take or ingest naturally, so not unnaturally through the butt, but like through the mouth,
little throat yogurt
to help with my throat yogurt that can help with my memory, let me know, because this is fucking with me. Also, please remind me who's the guy that played the Punisher and the guy who played
but you said his name, like you're the one who told me he was playing the Punisher.
I know.
And you said his name.
And I can't remember it right now. For the life of me, I can't remember his name, just like I couldn't remember C.T. Fletcher. But that's neither here nor there. Speaking of old age. Yeah. It's a way segue. But unfortunately, a few days ago, Robert Forster passed away.
Yes.
78 years old from brain cancer. Yeah. Robert Forster. I mean, he wasn't a big name actor. He was in the only thing that I remember him in before Jackie Brown was Disney's The Black Hole. I don't know if you remember that movie.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's a character actor.
Mm-hmm.
He's never had a big starring role, but he's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah. He's been in a ton of shit. I don't know if he had something like 200 credits or something like that on his IMDb when he passed. But yeah, I mean, I remember him from The Black Hole. I remember seeing him in bit pieces or bit roles in like TV shows and shit.
Yeah.
But I never saw him in like movies, big name movies. And it wasn't until he played Max Cherry in Jackie Brown. After that, then he was like in everything.
Because it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, dude.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino he's career Viagra.
Dude,
for people. It's ridiculous.
He revitalizes people's career.
He does. Then he showed up in Twin Peaks. He showed up on when they did that awful remake, shot for shot remake of Psycho. He was just in a ton of shit. And I mean, man,
he did this one movie that I don't know if you even remember. It came out, I think, in the 90s. You know the show CSI?
Yeah.
No, not CSI. It was the other one. What was it, CSI? It was one of those damn shows. There's one of the actors on it that he's like Italian Australian, I think, was what he said. He describes himself. I can't remember the guy's name, but it was this guy, Danny Aiello, and Robert Forster.
I like Danny Aiello.
Where the main character, it's luck. That's the whole thing of the movie. He's lucky, but he sees it as a curse.
Oh.
Like he goes to this poker game, wins a shit ton of money, comes out, gets robbed, gets stabbed. He's like, when he comes through, he's telling his family, like, I had the worst luck. And they're like, no, you actually did good because we found you had cancer. We discovered it early enough. And shit like that. Things like that keep happening to him.
To him and Robert Forster's character?
No, the other guy from the CSI show. So it's like it's a good movie.
Yeah.
But that's when I can't remember the name of it though, but it was one of those old 90 movies that was on HBO and I said, let me watch it.
It's an interesting premise. I like that. It sounds familiar though, so I don't know if I watched it, if I've seen it or
Robert Forster plays a cop.
Oh.
Because I guess
play a cop?
The what?
What? But that's good. I mean, poor guy. I know he did a thing here a couple of years ago at he did a talk or a presentation at the Albright Knox Art Gallery here in Buffalo, New York. Beautifully cold Buffalo, New York. This is like maybe like 3 years ago, 3-4 years ago. He was here, and because one of my friends, Allie Brady, more like an acquaintance. She's a stand-up comedian, and she works also at the Albright Knox Art Gallery. And she posted a bunch of pictures with him.
Oh shit! Okay.
There, and yeah, it was cool. But you could see it there
that he was
old. He was getting there. He was getting there. Speaking of old, and unfortunately, I just saw this on Instagram. I feel bad. We talked about it a couple episodes back with Sid Haig that he passed.
Yes,
Captain Spaulding. I guess there's all sorts of shit going on right now. His wife posted something on Instagram, a picture of her and him, and this long fucking rant about how ever since he passed away, like there's all sorts of shit going on, people talking shit and being just mean and people now like taking advantage of like his death. I guess there's some site out there where you can pay for a download of his death certificate. And just
why would you?
And people just commenting about how he looked like a corpse before he died.
Oh my god!
Like it's fucking crazy, man.
You got some sick fuckers in this world, dude. Come on, man. Come on.
There's no reason to be so fucking mean. There's no reason, and I understand it. Most people, out there, SJWs and fucking and keyboard tough guys and
a lot of you
doing
motherfuckers.
This because we got a laptop right here and the keyboard's right here. So when I say keyboard tough guy, I do the keyboard. That's the tough guy.
There's a lot of you motherfuckers out there, you fucking Facebook tough guys.
Keyboard tough guys that'll talk a bunch of shit online, damn straight. Face to face.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Yeah, how's it going?
How's it going? A drink? Would you like a coffee?
Why'd you say, are they Hispanic?
I don't know.
Are they Hispanic?
Some of them might be. I don't know.
Would you like a coffee?
I just don't understand why people like it's just weird how like when the internet like fucking finally blew up and social media and everything, like it's almost like somebody just were like, all right, here's the go ahead to be a fucking douchebag.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's a fucking critic.
Well, because again,
everybody's a critic.
There's no accountability.
You're right.
That's the thing. You say some foul shit to somebody's face, you're going to get smacked.
You're going to get smacked.
Excuse me. In our day, you would get smacked. Today's day, you get a stern talking to.
No, I'll smack the shit. I'm sorry. I will smack the shit.
I will fucking slap fire out your ass. Okay.
What did you say? You slapped the Johnny off your rice?
What? I said I'll slap fire out your ass.
Oh, I'll slap fire out your. Okay.
But Johnny on your rice. Where the fuck did you get that?
I don't know. I heard Johnny on your rice.
You couldn't be more Hispanic. Fucking always thinking about rice. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I like rice.
Stop stereotyping.
Yellow rice.
We're recording.
Not white rice, although white rice is delicious.
It is delicious.
But if made right. But yeah, I don't it bugs me because you got people that just
dude, all the nerds like I picked on got a way to fucking
and the
invent.
Shit that they said is just it's borderline criminal. Just the shit that they spew, the venom that they spew out there.
Well, look at because again, we have a mutual friend who is a professional wrestler, Allie.
Yep.
And she goes through it all the time. She'll post a picture on Instagram, and she's in good shape. She looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you got one dickhead who's like, "Oh, you look like shit. You look like trash. How could you go out in public?" I'm like,
listen, there's been a couple of times going through like her feed and seeing her comments. Like after a while, I don't look at people's comments anymore
because
once, if ever, God willing, we blow up, and if you're gonna cause some shit and write some shit, get ready.
I'm gonna Jane Silent Bob your ass. I'm gonna Jane Silent Bob your ass.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, we will fucking Jay and Silent Bob you, and we will find you, and we will fuck you up.
Show up at your door.
We will show up at your door. Are you
exactly
Dazed and Confused 69? Yes. Oh,
okay. Pop.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. That's yeah.
Fuck that.
Come on, guys. You know what? Lighten up. All right. Not everything has to be so fucking. You don't have to be so critical and negative about shit. You know what? If you think that you could do things better than these people, go out and do it. Then.
Do it.
Just do it. Just do it. See how like we decided to do this? Do it.
Exactly.
Do it. We got like 5 listeners right now. 5 fans, maybe. 5 is a lot.
But it's still, even if we have 5, there's still 5 more people.
We have 2, realistically, and it's us 2. But that's okay. But yes, just be nice. Be nice. Stop being so fucking negative. All right, now it's funny that we mentioned Jay and Silent Bob. We're gonna segue. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Woo! That's cool.
No auto zoom
with
too.
With my small arm. baby arm and baby dick. So
they go together.
We talked about when AEW premiered a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes were there because they were there as guests of Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's in Jay and Silent Bob reboot, which, by the way, is coming out, had 2 screenings. It had one on Tuesday. We normally record on Thursdays, and you guys will be seeing this on Monday, Tuesday. So today is this last day for Jay and Silent Bob reboot, and Chris Jericho has a part in it. I guess he's like a KKK Klansman or something. But Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes were actually Samoa were supposed to be on SmackDown when SmackDown premiered on Fox.
Yes. And
because they showed up on AEW, Kevin Smith got a phone call from WWE going, "We don't need you anymore."
Yep. They banned them from ever showing up on WWE again.
Come on, man.
Now,
really?
Now that he mentioned that, segue, just like that, Eric Bischoff, who was hired as executive director for SmackDown Live after only, how long did he have the role? For about maybe 3 months, maybe?
Yeah, not long.
Has been fired and replaced by Bruce Pritchard.
All right.
So again, Bischoff, shit, I guess you lost some of your magic, dude.
Yes.
Because it's,
hey, maybe WWE is, WWE? WWE? Maybe WWE is, maybe they watch us.
Hey.
I mean, we've been bitching about it for maybe half the amount of episodes that we put up on here.
And if you want to go
audio and video,
go to some of our older episodes when we didn't have this, you'll hear some really long rants. Long rants.
Yeah.
Like we've been bitching about
some rants from this guy.
Oh, yeah.
And every once in a while you get a rant from this guy. And he doesn't rant.
We're passionate about our wrestling.
Yeah. He doesn't have a table smack yet.
Yeah. My rants will be in Spanish.
Mira, why am I doing that instead of like actually speaking Spanish?
You speak Spanish.
I do speak Spanish. Coño.
You see that? And there you go.
But let's see. I thought I had something else about Jay and Silent Bob, but no. I mean, I guess that's it. That they got pulled off of SmackDown because of that. And Jay and Silent Bob reboot comes out today, and then I think it's gonna come out on DVD and
yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that shit
later. I can't wait. But what do you got?
Here's a little throwback again. Hollywood is continuing to rape and plunder our childhood with reboots,
pillage and plunder,
with reboots and remakes and spin-offs of every fucking thing you can think of.
Segue too, by the way.
Will Smith is looking to do a spin-off of The Fresh Prince. Yes. He's trying to create a spin-off from the Fresh Prince show.
Oh, he's doing a spin-off or is he doing a reboot?
A spin-off. It's spin-off / reboot because I'm assuming most of the old characters are going to be coming back.
Except Uncle Phil.
Except Uncle Phil because he did. Voice of Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja cartoons.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Curdles.
Curdles. Yeah, Curdle. He started the shit. I'm just following with the speech impediment. We always end up with a speech impediment when we record.
We do.
What the fuck is going on? But yeah, because I guess he launched a whole line of clothing dedicated to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, no shit.
Called Bel-Air Athletics.
Okay.
Where he has a jacket, like a windbreaker.
Yeah.
And when you reverse it, it's the color of his jacket that he had in the show.
That's cool.
Remember he took the school jacket and turned it out?
Yeah.
So again, it's a whole line, and that's working to push towards the spinoff of this new show. They want to try to launch it on ABC, or I don't know if it's going to be on the streaming service or the channel itself. Okay. Well,
you know what? Will Smith, I mean, I really don't have any complaints about Will Smith. I want to see that Gemini Man. I haven't seen it yet.
What are the reviews on that?
I heard fucking critically it's getting fucking hit hard.
It's getting torn apart?
Yeah, it's getting torn apart. So I don't know. It looked cool. So I mean, I'm gonna go see it anyways, but we'll see. I'll talk about it, when I see it. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. There's too much shit coming out right now.
Yeah, that
I gotta catch up on.
Back to DC news. Crisis.
Yeah.
Every week there's something new coming out.
Yes.
I guess there's a behind the scene photo that Michael Keaton's Batman will be mentioned in Crisis.
I have that too on my notes. Michael Keaton's Batman / Bruce Wayne may appear on Crisis. Now, what they're talking about is that they don't think Michael Keaton himself is going to be on Crisis because he's way too much. He costs way too much money to have on there. But somebody took a picture on set of a newspaper
with his picture on it.
Yes. with Michael Keaton's Batman on it, which means that they're going into the continuity and they're going to that world because the Tim Burton Batman universe obviously exists in that
universe, that multiverse.
So I'm stoked. If they fucking pull this coup and get Michael Keaton himself to be like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yes, come on and say, I'm Batman.
Come on and be like, I'm Batman.
and leave.
And then leave. What? That's
Shit.
it. Oh, what? Why are we fuzzy?
We're back. Yeah, we're back.
But I guess I can't go off camera.
It doesn't like when you move. See, look, it kind of a little bit out of focus there.
Man, I got like blue steel face.
It's all about the blue steel. Sticking with DC news,
Magnum.
Matt Reeves' Batman has casted its Catwoman, and she is Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz
has been casted as Catwoman.
Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet fame.
Lisa Bonet.
You know,
funny that her father is in the DC universe, and now she's coming into a DC movie. Yes. Her stepfather,
her stepfather, Jason Momoa
of Aquaman. You love you some Jason Momoa.
I love me some Jason Momoa.
He's from your side of your island, part of your tribe. Don't get it.
But
only Samoan that speaks Spanish.
But Zoe Kravitz, she's gonna be Catwoman. I'm okay with it.
Me too.
I'm all right. I mean,
I'm still interested to see where the storyline's going, because I do know that Jonah Hill is no longer in talks. To appear in the movie.
Yes.
So I don't know what was going on there.
Jonah Hill is no longer in talks for the Batman. Talks fell through. Now it's being reported that he was being courted to play the Riddler.
Okay.
In the movie. And he just wanted too much money, I guess.
Yep.
And you know what? I gotta get, Jonah Hill, you do you, boo-boo. Like I said last episode, I would do the exact same thing, because the Batman is gonna make all the money. And why wouldn't you want a bigger piece of the pie than already? But on the rumor mill for that is, it's ironic that they were in talks with Jonah Hill to play the Riddler, because I guess they were supposedly the rumor is they were trying to court, or they're still courting Seth Rogen to play a role in the Batman also.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was going to be the Penguin or if it was going to be somebody else. But they're trying to get him on, which, Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill have worked on a ton of shit together.
Yeah.
They're friends outside. So, I'm like, between us, who would be Seth Rogen? Who would be Jonah Hill?
You would be Seth Rogen. I would be Jonah Hill.
I would be Seth Rogen?
Because Seth Rogen is a huge pothead. He smokes all the weed.
Way to put my business out there.
I partake too, motherfuckers. I'm
sorry, who was the one vaping a little while ago? Oh, but really, I'm Seth Rogen?
You would be Seth Rogen. Laugh like him. Sounds like you're clearing your throat.
I don't know. Okay. I mean, I like Jonah Hill, but no, maybe. I was gonna say maybe I'm Jonah Hill, because I always yo-yo with my weight. I'm always fat, then fit, then fat, then fit. Like, I like that. It's like a dance move.
All you see is the geek, #geek popping up and down. Now people are gonna look for this shit to try to find our show. They're gonna look for #geek and shit. You're not gonna find it, but
I know. We should make this into a GIF.
Like that Brad Pitt GIF from that movie when he's just doing that shit.
But yeah, so. It's shaping up. I'm actually super interested to see this movie. We've already talked it to death. But what were you gonna say? The more people, not to cut you off, but the more people I see they're in talks to bring in, the more intrigued I get to where the storyline's going. Yes. What kind of I'm telling you, it's a long Halloween. What kind of drama they're gonna build for this movie? Which is fine. And fuck, I forgot who's the one that's directing it. Matt Reeves. Yeah. Matt Reeves said it, and I've read. I've read much articles. I've read a ton of articles. God damn, I'm forgetting how to talk today. Where he's saying that this is going to be the first Batman movie that we're going to see no origin story. Fuck so yes. Enough. Fuck. Like they even did it in Joker. Spoilers, but well, I'll talk about it a little bit later, but they did they've done the fucking origin, the fucking his parents getting shot, every goddamn movie. He said they're not doing that, no origin, no nothing. This is gonna be Batman, and it's gonna be the Batman that he fell in love with when he was a kid, and we're finally gonna get to see Batman as a detective, because he's known as the world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see Batman doing detective shit.
Good.
Which I'm stoked for. And we got supposedly Catwoman, okay, the Riddler, good. Penguin, I think maybe Killer Croc, I don't know.
But isn't the long
Two-Face,
Halloween when all his rogues gallery kind of come after him?
Yes.
So they're gonna have to cast like
and
a lot of fucking people.
they're gonna have to cast the Joker.
Yeah.
The Joker's gonna have to be in this movie. So after the reception of this Joker movie, I don't know, man. They're gonna have some big shoes to fill. So I don't know who they're gonna cast or if they're gonna put him in at all. I'm saying get it in there.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's gonna be too soon after the reception that this Joker movie just had. Which again, I'll talk after a little mini review after we're done. But we'll see. I'm getting more and more optimistic about it.
Okay, man.
I'm still not for Robert Pattinson as fucking Batman. And supposedly he's been I guess he's wanted this fucking role for a while. He said before he was in, I read an interview with him where he said even before, when he heard that there was a Batman movie that was going to get made, back when Ben Affleck was still attached to it.
Yeah.
And then when he heard that Ben Affleck dropped out, that he wasn't going to make it anymore, and that Matt Reeves was picking it up, he was already like courting Matt Reeves, and he was already thinking, I want to be Batman, I want to be Batman, I want to be Batman. And when he found out that he was on the short list, he was like, woohoo.
Look, man, I saw more clips and bigger scenes from the movie The Lighthouse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some acting chops this motherfucker has got, man.
You know what? And that's what I was gonna say.
Come on,
that Lighthouse movie that's coming out,
dude.
That dude, and I hate it because
he's improved in his acting chops.
He has improved. He has improved. Which is more than I can say for fucking Kristen Stewart. But thank God he dodged that bullet.
Fuck yeah.
But Charlie's Angels. But all the movies, like the little independent movies that he's been making, like he's like an actor. Like he went
to hone his craft. Yes,
he's been acting his ass off.
Yeah.
And this Lighthouse movie with him and Willem Dafoe, which should be coming out in a couple weeks. I can't wait to see it. No. And just seeing the previews, like, he's acting his fucking balls off in this.
This you who are you're a big, movie buff.
I am a cinephile.
And you don't go for just the big blockbusters. You like the independent roles and all those things like that.
I see everything, yeah.
I feel that when actors go for independent films, I think they're honing their craft, because if you're in an independent film, it's based on your acting.
Yeah.
There's no glorified actors in it. There's no big budget. People are watching because they want to believe your story. So you got to act the shit out of it. You got to act
your ass off. You want to hone your craft. You want to do something different. You want to buck the trend or buck that identity, that public persona that you have.
Yeah.
As being pigeonholed or typecast as a certain type of character. Then you do an independent movie, because an independent movie gives you the freedom to play and develop a character.
Yep.
And you get to be a character. Like, I don't even have this on my notes, but have you seen another person that, I thought, who I was a big fan of, was pigeonholed in just like one character, was Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for his new movie?
Not yet.
Uncut Gems?
No.
Oh.
Really?
Yes. It's from the studio A24 that did Hereditary. They did Midsummer. A24 is like a big independent movie studio. They're coming like right up there with like Blumhouse and shit now.
Okay.
But he's got a movie coming out called Uncut Gems. You got to see that fucking trailer.
I'm gonna have to.
I showed the trailer to one of my friends the other day, and she was like, "Oh." And I was like, yeah, but Adam Sandler has been, he's done like the whole goofy Saturday Night Live shtick, Hanukkah song and all that other shit for years. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, all that, which I love, grown-ups. But then he would, every once in a while, he would toy with like a semi-serious role. I loved him in Punch Drunk Love.
I liked that movie.
That was a good movie. But, oh wow, you got very excited for Punch Drunk Love.
Sorry.
But, he toyed with like serious roles here and there. But now that he's getting older and grittier, he had to deal with Netflix, where he had like 3 or 4 movies coming out on Netflix, which all sucked.
Big time.
All sucked, starting with Hateful Eight. Or not Hateful Eight. Ridiculous Eight?
Ridiculous Eight, I think it was called something. Yeah.
That was awful.
Like a little spoof on the fucking Hateful Eight.
Yeah. But, he's, this movie looks crazy. Like it's just I don't know if he plays like a Jewish a bookie or a diamond thief or some shit. But it's got him. It's got Idina Menzel, the chick from Frozen.
Okay, chick from Frozen.
Yeah, and who else? And then the basketball player Kevin Durant or Kevin Garrett? I think is a tall fucking bald
Garrett
basketball. Kevin Garrett. It's got Kevin Garrett in it, and I'm telling you, man, this movie looks good.
I gotta see it.
Looks good, and this is gonna be and I call it now. This is the movie that's gonna that'll finally all of us will make us take Adam Sandler seriously as a serious actor.
Okay,
I'm calling it here on GTL.
No, because I mean,
Adam Sandler.
After
it's going to be probably like the next Tom. No, not Tom Hanks. Nobody can touch Tom Hanks.
Yeah, come on,
Tom Hanks is going to play Mr. Rogers. So
and we're going to watch it,
and we're going to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think Adam Sandler, he's up there now. Now he's up there.
But even Tom Hanks,
based on this movie,
Tom Hanks was one that he picked his roles pretty. Like Tom Hanks' first venture into dramatic roles was still a comedy, because Splash had some drama in it. Big showed that he could be emotional. He could reach that level.
Showed that Tom Hanks had a heart.
Yes.
I still cry.
Then he did the Road to Perdition, which is like,
Road to Perdition was a good movie.
That was a good movie, but
Paul Newman.
It showed he was a little bit more serious, and he could play that serious role.
That was based on a comic book, right?
Graphic novel, yes.
Yes.
Which most people don't. So was History of Violence.
Yes.
History of Violence?
History of Violence.
Yeah.
Yep.
Book of Eli.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. Tom Hanks. But the first serious was Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
Which, sure enough,
which I fucking.
Then we got Forrest Gump, which is an iconic fucking movie.
He won like 3 back to back, right? He won back to back to back.
I don't know if he won 3. I know he won 2 back to back. He won for Philadelphia, and then the next year he won again for
Forrest Gump.
And
then did he get one for Apollo?
I don't know if he got one for Apollo 13.
I could have sworn he did.
Did he get one for Apollo 13, or did he get one for Castaway?
I don't think he got one for Castaway.
I fucking love Castaway.
Spalding!
Castaway is one of those movies that anytime it's on, I'll throw the remote aside. I'm like, I'm watching this shit.
When I was working at Toys R Us and they were selling the volleyball, the Spalding volleyballs, it fucked my head up that I saw one with a handprint, and I thought, somebody's funny. They did a handprint on it. I didn't know that Spalding released a bunch of.
I don't think it's Spalding.
Wilson.
That's what it was.
Wilson.
I know you kept saying Spalding. I'm like
Wilson. The handprint, they released volleyballs with the handprint on it.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh shit.
That's awesome. Yeah, with the little fucking hair.
I thought somebody had gotten creative in the fucking store. And
but okay, well, actually, we went off on a little tangent now.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, switching over to Marvel news. Okay, Deadpool writers confirmed that Marvel will allow Deadpool to stay R-rated.
Good.
This has been confirmed.
Good.
Okay, so they will not be going to PG-13. So we will be having rated R movies in the MCU, and Deadpool 3, I think, is already being developed.
Okay. Good.
So they're already creating a script on it and everything like that. So
I know Ryan Reynolds said he didn't want to do any more like standalone Deadpool solitary character movies. Like he wanted to do Deadpool like in a team up movie, or have Deadpool as part of a group, which is why I think they did the whole X-Force thing. But in the second movie, which I think is the same thing they're doing with Harley Quinn, which I'm okay with. Speaking of big casts in movies, Doogie Howser himself, Neil Patrick Harris, was just cast in Matrix 4.
Yes, he was. Speaking of that, because now that you brought that up, I will segue to Jessica Henwick of Iron Fist fame, if you can call it that, is in talks to join the Matrix 4 as well.
Okay.
So
supposedly there's like 2 different Matrix sequels in the works, or 2 different Matrix
what is it?
Like spin-offs. I know one, there's a direct sequel coming out from Lana Wachowski, however the way you pronounce
the name.
But I guess there was another Matrix spin-off or something, a project in the Matrix universe that was in development before this sequel came on development. So there's 2 things that are out. I don't know who's involved or whatever, but supposedly this Matrix 4 isn't the only Matrix property that we're going to be getting. I
remember before this, they were hinting at a reboot of the whole Matrix saga.
I know that. And I don't know if this next thing is either a TV series or a web series or a Netflix series or an animated series or what. but I guess it's going to be coming out, and it's still in traction. So
Okay.
yeah, we shall see. Sticking with comic book properties, Watchmen premieres this Sunday on HBO.
Watch. They've been clipping the shit out of that all over Facebook and
you know
HBO.
what? I read a couple of reviews, non-spoiler reviews, and people are talking about that. It's a great show. It's a good. What's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I'm always looking for words. Homage, almost like a good. Yeah, homage to the graphic novel, because they didn't redo the graphic novel or the movie.
Yeah,
basically they're extending it, and it's a sequel to the graphic novel and the movie.
It's the events after.
It's the events that happen after everything that happened. Where Ozymandias is old now, and it's all this, and it stays in the same vein. So it's saying that people who are fans of Watchmen, the graphic novel and the movie, are going to love the show.
The movie is so fucking good, dude.
So good. Back on HBO, we discussed this before we started recording. Maniac Cop is getting turned into a series. For HBO.
Wow.
Maniac Cop.
That's some 80s throwback there for your ass.
God, I love me some Maniac Cop.
Woo.
And the creators of the movies, the producers or the director or both of them are involved to bring it. And they've been working on this for quite a while.
The fucker's got to be old as shit.
Yeah, old as shit. Unfortunately, we will not be getting the actor that played Maniac Cop, Robert Zarr.
Micah.
Him of the big jaw fame.
Remember Tango and Cash? You broke
that jaw. That's impressive. But we won't be getting Robert Zarr playing what was his name? Matt Cordell.
Yeah, the officer.
Matt Cordell. Ooh, look at his big brain working. Sometimes I can't remember my own name, but I can remember that shit.
Some shit from the
Jesus Christ. I should be on Jeopardy. Oh, speaking of Jeopardy. You heard Alex Trebek is because his health is waning. Yeah, he's going to be retiring.
He had to because he went through the first round of chemos. They thought they caught it.
Is that when he lost the mustache?
He lost everything, his hair. And then he started filming again. I guess he went for a checkup, and they said that it came back, so I had to go for more aggressive chemo. So
just like Robert Urich.
Yeah, fuck cancer, man.
That's terrible. But what were we talking about? See,
Maniac Cop.
Maniac Cop. That's right. So Robert Zarr, obviously he's not with us anymore. But they're gonna the adventures of Matt Cordell. Although I don't know how they're gonna be able to do this as a series. Maybe a limited series.
It's a lot of fucking killing, man.
It is a lot of series, but that's Maniac Cop is like a slasher. I don't know how. They're gonna do it more than one season because I'll tell you something. They I've been watching American Horror Story. 1984. This whole slasher season. Oh my God.
So good.
So good. So good. But this, they can't, with the mythology and everything that they're doing this season, I can't see them extending it for another season. Just like I can't see them, you can't do Maniac Cop as a multiple season series. It's bound to get old after a while, and it's bound to, and at one point, I don't know if it was in the second one, he turned good.
Wasn't
he went from being like a bad guy to a good guy. I think so.
They did. When he went to turn into, it was when you were going to see he looked like Jason without the mask. You ever see his jawline and shit, and he was all fucked up.
Yeah. They burned him like he was convicted for some shit that he didn't do, or he beat the shit out of some criminal or whatever. So he went to jail. And then they fucked him up in jail and cut his face up, and then I don't know if he got burned. Or they left him for dead, or he died, and then he came back, and then he came back as a fucking cop, and he was just fucking killing motherfuckers. And then, but I thought it was either in the first one or the second one. I think the second one, he started going after the people that cut his face up and fucked him up, and then he started becoming he became like a good guy because he broke out like this rapist, pedophile guy out of jail, and he was working with them the whole time, and they were fucking killing motherfuckers. And then towards the end, he turned good, and the guy was like, "You're not my friend." And he ended up fucking killing people. But yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit. It's horror. It's Maniac Cop. I remember Maniac Cop when I was Maniac Cop. I remember Maniac Cop when I was a kid. I actually had an autographed picture of Robert Zarr.
Really?
Yeah, I met him at a Fangoria Weekend of Horrors back in New York, back in 88, 89.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cool dude too. And
guess his age now.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's a little Easter egg, a little clue right there. But yeah, and you know what? It's funny too. He had a beard when I met him, and his jaw didn't look that big.
Really?
Like it kind of everything looked proportional when he had facial hair.
Yeah, when he shaves it,
when he shaves, it's like
that fucking jawline.
But yeah,
man.
that jawline's ridiculous. But yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm stoked for it. I'm on board for it, anyways. Anything horror, I'm in for.
Yeah,
so
fuck yeah.
and we know that, and you guys know that, and you guys that listen or you don't watch me because we don't do video on the other podcast.
Why not?
Terror Trio. We will talk about that. But yeah, Terror Trio podcast. If you're into horror, give us a listen. Give us a listen.
Yeah.
If you can't see us. But yeah, on the Beefmaster Network on YouTube.
Beefmaster.
Let's see. In terms of, I don't have much more to go. Maniac Cop, Watchmen, Jonah Hill. Oh, Warner Brothers is doing a remake of Little Shop of Horrors.
Really?
Yep. Little Shop of Horrors. Listen, I love me some Little Shop of Horrors. I love Rick Moranis, Steve Martin.
Yes.
Jim Belushi. Like, there was a ton of people in this movie. And I think Christopher Guest was in it. Like, there was a ton of people in this movie. You know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with the remake. I think they had who played Audrey or Audrey 2? It was Levi Stubbs, I think.
Yeah.
Of the Four Tops or one of those singing groups.
Yeah.
That's one of those movies also that I can, as soon as I see it's on,
you put it away.
And then we got the two chicks from Martin. Were the backup singers.
Yes, the backup singers.
Two of the three singers were the chicks from Martin. Tisha Martin, I think her name was. But yeah, they're doing a remake of Little Shop of Horrors. Right now they are eyeing, which I'm about, Lady Gaga for Audrey.
Really?
Yes. See? See, you brightened up.
Because singing chops. Somebody with some singing chops.
She's got some fucking singing chops.
Yeah, she does, man.
Yeah. Suddenly Seymour.
A lot of people who say that, oh, her shit. No, like I remember there was a while when she got really pissed because people were saying that all her singing is like all stuff they do in the studio.
No.
So she started singing out in public and shit.
There's no auto-tuning going on here with Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga
can sing.
Chops. Lady Gaga got chops. Got chops. But yeah, I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Huge Lady Gaga fan.
Modern day Madonna.
And on top, yes, that's what I've been saying. And I'm a huge Madonna fan. Another clue how old I am. But yeah. You know what? Give it to me all day long. You know what? She fucking impressed the shit out of me when she was in, was it Machete Kills?
Yes.
She was in Machete Kills. Then, what was she in after that? She was in something else after that. She was in American Horror Story, Hotel,
yes.
And then A Star is Born. That's it, man. That's it.
A Star is Born.
She can act.
Yeah, well, she really.
I'm getting too excited.
She really
she can act.
Yeah, she showed her chops.
On top of her having fucking exceptional fucking vocal chops, man. Gaga.
And it's funny because not a lot of actresses can sing, and a lot of singers can't act.
Correct.
So she's got both, man.
Correct. So I mean, you know what? I'm all for it. So I just hope that they keep the whole. Because the original movie made it look almost like it was a Broadway production.
Yes.
And they kept the practical effects with Audrey was a big puppet. Yes, Audrey 2 was a big puppet and everything. So I'm hoping they keep it with that and they don't fucking CGI this shit.
I don't want them to CGI it, and I want the musical aspect of it to stay the same. Mm-hmm. Don't spunk up the music to make it more modern.
Don't add no fucking songs.
Yes, we don't
all
need,
the same songs.
Lady Gaga's in it. We don't need anybody else famous to come out and a fucking cameo singing.
Yes.
Leave it the way
And I'll even go so far as say I'll even appreciate one or two cameos from people from the original movie.
Yes. 100%.
Give me a little Steve Martin.
We're not going to get Rick Moranis, but
we're not going to get Rick Moranis, but let's do that. Wow. I love that I look up. I have my phone right here just so you guys don't know. So normally random people message me and I'm like, so if you see me go, huh? It's not that I'm, ooh, shiny red ball. Like it's just
there's somebody with a laser over here. You don't see it.
Like, but let's do this again. There we go.
Dude, if they keep it the same, I'll be happy.
I'm all for it. And I can't wait to see who they would get. Oh, a Bill Murray cameo? Because I forgot Bill Murray was in it.
Yes.
who they're gonna get to play the dentist.
Oh,
because I don't know, man. I Steve Martin was perfect.
Yeah, you can't.
He was perfect in it. So I don't know. We'll see. You know what? I'm excited about it. I'm excited. So for me, that's all the news that I had.
Okay. One more piece of news that I have here for all you Boondock Saint fans out there.
Oh,
I am a big
shit.
fan of that series. That movie's really good. Both movies. The premise behind it, part 2, wasn't as good as part 1, but again, it kept the story going.
I'll concur. You know what I liked about part 2? I like the fact that literally they brought everybody back from the first movie.
Yes, they did.
Everybody back.
Yep.
I kind of like the way they ended it, though.
When they're in the jail and they start pointing at all the guys that like we're gonna get all you fuckers.
I like the way they ended it. I like the mythology behind it. I like how they turned it into. It was almost like a John Wick.
Yeah.
It was almost like a John Wick. Like them two in the beginning, they were a John Wick. They were like just two fucking Irish dudes. They are Irish, right?
Yes.
Irish dudes. And then they went on this fucking murder spree, killing bad guys and shit. And then their dad comes up and then, then they become like a trio and then they're killing motherfuckers. And then later it turns into like a network of like assassins and shit. Like it's good. I like it. I even like their one buddy with the long hair who ends up shooting a fucking cat in the first movie.
Oh yeah, Rico.
Yeah, yes. Willem Dafoe, like the fact that Willem Dafoe. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it, I mean the movie's
old.
The sequel's old,
and the first one is even older.
The first one's even older, but Willem Dafoe was awesome in the first one.
First one.
And then in the second one, like when he popped up at the end, ending, I was like, yeah.
That's what showed that. Like when you saw that, okay, they can keep this going.
They can totally keep it going.
Because now they're showing that they are creating a network here.
Yep.
Both FBI agents protecting the two brothers.
Yep.
The cops that were helping them.
Yep.
So again, it's
they and then for all you Norman Reedus fans there, all you Daryl Dixon fans out there, you get to see his ass in the sequel. You get to see his ass.
For all you women who want to see Daryl Dixon ass.
You want to see Daryl Dixon ass? Watch Boondock Saints 2.
I guess Norman Reedus said that the Boondock Saints 3 is still being discussed. They have not forgotten about it.
I don't know. They've been talking about that shit for years, though.
Yes, but I guess my only thing is I guess they're trying to find a good storyline to keep going,
which is fine. But here's the thing. With some sequels and some things, I'm kind of like with. After a while, I like to think there's an expiration date on stuff.
Yes,
like there's like a perfect example when Robert Rodriguez did Sin City. Yes, way back in the day.
Yes,
came out with Sin City. Sin City was an awesome movie. Then what? He came out with the sequel. Fucking, I don't know, like 10, 15, 20 years later.
Yeah, he came out with a long time after.
And it didn't do well at all.
No.
Because, again, it was too late. The anticipation, the interest, and everything on that movie was gone. Already. Another one, Dumb and Dumber. They came out with Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber was awesome. Then they did that stupid prequel one, which was awful. And then they came out with Dumb and Dumberer or some shit like that, like 20 years later or 25 years later.
By then
nobody would. So, you know what? If you're going to make it Boondock Saints 3, make it now. Hurry up.
You got to strike while the iron's hot, man.
Yeah, you got to strike while the... Yeah. Don't wait for the iron to cool down. Nobody likes a cool iron.
Norman Reedus is still out there with Daryl Dixon. He's still got some fame. Still got some
he's got his Last Ride show.
Yeah.
He's got, he's got some fame. And he better fucking capitalize on that shit now. Not that he ever needs to work ever again, because he's Norman Reedus and The Walking Dead was just a juggernaut. Oh. And he's getting paid buku money now, seeing that he's now going to be like one of the only original cast members left on the show. And we don't know how much longer this show's going to last.
And if you've never read The Walking Dead, it's funny that a character that was not even involved in the comic books turned out to be the most popular character in the show.
Isn't it crazy? Crazy? Arguably the most popular character, because Michonne's pretty popular too.
Well, Michonne was in the comic books.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but for him to be a popular character, not even be...
Yeah, but that's because that was just good writing, though. That was just like how his character like went from being this fucking racist piece of shit inbreeder to just this fucking badass... loner with a heart.
Was it the first season when the Carol's daughter? Mm-hmm. Was that the first season?
Yeah,
I think that episode.
That was second season.
Second season. I think then is when you started seeing his character really, really morph.
Yeah,
because he took that so hard. Yeah, like he tried to find her. And when you saw her pain, you saw his pain as well. Like he couldn't save her. Yeah, and it fucked with his head.
Coño, you know what? This is gonna bug me now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull my phone right now because I know I asked you guys to do it, but I'm impatient. I gotta remember who the fucking actor is that fucking played the Punisher and that played Shane. because this is driving me fucking up.
You're gonna see him freak out when he sees the name. He's gonna be like, why didn't I remember this?
John Bernthal.
See, yeah.
John Bernthal.
There you go.
How is it that I didn't fucking remember that?
Dude, because you got too many fucking actors' names just spinning in there.
I do have a lot of useless information.
Like shit.
And that's why I do a podcast.
It's a cornucopia of pop culture knowledge.
That's why I do 3 podcasts. Oh, you guys didn't know I do 3 podcasts? Yes. Not only do we do Geeks That Lift, but I also do Terror Trio and Table Smack.
Which I'm not going to smack the
We're
table.
not going to smack the table because it's bad enough that, you know, the table shakes whenever
getting a
we
call
press.
from Russia.
Oh, Russia. Russia's calling you?
Russia's calling me.
I'll tell Putin I said hi. But tell that Putin that I said hi. Oh shit, now they're gonna hack our shit.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
the fucking FBI and CIA will be visiting us.
Oh. Or KGB.
Oh, KGB.
But is that all you got for news?
That's what I got for news.
Okay.
I'm good.
Now, I've given you more than enough time. Did you see Joker?
Yes, I did.
Ah! Did you?
Damn, yes.
Oh my God, this is the answer I was expecting.
Wow.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. My nipples are hard right now.
And just before he goes into his review, I'm going to say my piece on the film, what I thought. People who are bitching and moaning.
No, I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Let's discuss, man, because I don't know what you thought yet. And I mean, you know what I thought yet. No, you know what I thought already.
Yes.
So yes, let's talk. We got a few minutes. Yeah, we do.
See, well,
I'm so excited.
I went into this film for 2 reasons. A, to see a Joker film.
Mm-hmm.
And B, because we discussed it before. It's a film of somebody's downward spiral into madness.
A descent, yes.
Right? It's his descent into madness.
Yes.
Everything in the movie, aspect of the movie, when he starts like going, I wouldn't call it crazy, because the Joker's not crazy. He's smart with the shit he does.
He's smart, but there's plenty of fucking smart people out there that are fucking bonkers.
Well, yeah. Crazy. I wouldn't call it crazy.
But
he's
crazy,
he's a
when you
sociopath.
classify somebody as crazy, it doesn't mean that it doesn't you're not making a comment or you're not making a criticism on their intelligence. There's plenty of fucking intelligent people out there that are just fucking bananas.
Guineos?
Guineos.
That doesn't work in Spanish.
That doesn't
work in Spanish. No. You are too fucking guineo.
You are guineo.
That doesn't.
Tú eres guineo. Wow, why did everything go out of focus when I said that?
Because you screamed at it.
Guineo. Yeah.
I liked it. I want to go see it again. And this is a movie that definitely I'll be adding to my collection. Even though it is not the stereotypical comic book movie. Brittany was kind of like, meh, but it is not the stereotypical comic book movie.
And you see, your fiance is one of the people that I just want to, I don't want to punch her in the face, but I want to punch these people in the face that were like, Joker, I didn't like it because it wasn't a Joker movie. It wasn't a comic book movie. From the beginning, from the moment that they announced that this movie was going to get made,
they said it.
The moment you heard that Martin Scorsese was going to be producing Todd Phillips of The Hangover, he even said it, that this is not, we're going to take a comic book movie and we're going to turn it on its head.
Yes.
We're going to make an anti-comic book movie. And that's what the fuck they did with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And, woo. That's all I got to say. Because
the second you saw fucking Robert De Niro in that fucking movie, you should have fucking known.
De Niro,
you should have known this wasn't going to be.
Wear no fucking tights, man. De Niro ain't gonna be like up and away.
You should have known.
Looking at me.
This is not your typical comic book movie.
Yeah, no. Oh, you talking to me? But yeah, it just fuck, man. This movie, oh my God, I'm so happy.
And when mind you, when we went to see it, there was only like 8 people in the theaters when we went to see it.
That's because everybody went to see it the opening weekend.
But yeah, true. Everybody did go to see it.
And it was playing in like if there was like a multiplex with like 16 theaters,
it would have been playing.
11 of them were playing Joker. It was crazy. The movie made like something worldwide, something like 225 million.
Yeah, and the second
opening weekend.
And the second weekend it continued.
Yeah, it kept going. So I mean, and it did something that a lot of movies never do. Opening weekend, it made all the monies. Then it dropped 60% on Monday, and then jumped up again on Tuesday. Which never happens.
Well, you know what? Because it's word of mouth. If again, you got to go into this movie looking at it for what it is. Don't forget Jared Leto's Joker. Forget any other Joker you've ever seen in a movie or whatever it may be. Go into this movie, think of it as a standalone movie. Look at it for what it is, and you'll like the movie. You'll enjoy. I enjoy any Martin Scorsese movie to begin with. I don't give a shit what it is.
Yeah.
Now, having said that, you who are a big Joker fanatic, you love the Joker.
Yeah.
Before you go into your review,
fuck this. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, you get to see the me see. Do I do it this way?
Gauge his age again. It sounded like he was in pain standing up.
Where's it going out of focus?
There it is.
Let's see. Hold on.
He's going to pull his pants down now.
I'm going to pull my pants up.
He's going to show the baby dick.
Baby dick. Look at my baby dick. So if you look at my skinny girl ankles, see what I got there? That's new 50. Oh, how's it go? Wait, there you go. New 52 Joker. Then turn it this way. Animated series Joker. And
this is going to be an interesting one.
I'm going to put my ass in your face. Let me see if you can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
There we go.
I mean, kind of you can see it?
Kind of see it there.
And Killing Joke Joker. So I've got to be some sort of fucking Joker fan to have 3 Joker tattoos on me. I love Joker. Like Superman is my favorite hero. Joker is my favorite villain.
Okay.
Like people be like, oh, he's in Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is not as cool as the fucking Joker.
Yeah.
All right. And the Joker, it's just the way they got everything with this movie was.
Well, wait, before you go into review,
Okay.
On the mythology of the character itself, how did you feel they did?
On the mythology of the character?
Not the way he was developed or anything, just his level of madness, his level of just fucking lunatic shit. How did you feel they did?
I liked it, but my one criticism of the movie, which, again, this movie was almost perfect.
Yes.
This movie was an amazing work of cinema. The
visuals on it,
the shots, the cinematography, everything pitch perfect. Music in the right spots.
Yes. Lighting,
everything. Joaquin Phoenix, holy fucking shit.
You want to talk about seeing people? Joaquin Phoenix is a very underrated actor.
He is an underrated actor, and I'm not even that big of a fucking Joaquin Phoenix fan.
Yes.
2 movies that I loved him in. And I mean, he's done a ton of movies.
Fuck yeah, he has.
I'm not going to say Gladiator because that's the one that everybody talks about, or Signs because that's another one everybody talks about. 2 movies that I absolutely loved him in was U-Turn, which is the Oliver Stone movie with Jennifer Lopez and Nick Nolte and a bunch of other people and Claire Danes and a bunch of other people, and Julie Haggerty, who was the chick, the flight attendant from Airplane. But I loved him in that movie. Oh, Sean Penn was in that too. He was like the lead actor, and Walk the Line, when he played Johnny Cash.
Nice, okay.
Those are my 2 absolute favorite Joaquin Phoenix performances. This performance in Joker eclipses all of them.
Okay, see?
All of them. Come on, man. I mean, what do you think?
Dude, I when I was trying to talk to Brittany about it, I liked it because, again, now, I'm not a big Joaquin Phoenix fan, as you.
Yeah.
There are certain rules, again, I did like Gladiator.
Yeah.
I liked We Own the Night. Okay, I like those movies like that.
And the Abbotts.
But how can I say it? The way he embraced the character, everything he did made me think, I almost feel sorry for this guy because of all the shit he's going through.
And that's my one criticism of the movie, is that I've been raised, and everything that we've seen of the Joker up to now is there is no regular humanizing of his character. He's an agent of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rhyme or reason for him to do the things that he does. Like Michael Caine's Alfred said in The Dark Knight, he was like, there's just some people out there that just want to watch the world burn, and that's what the Joker is. The Joker just he's a villainous version of your id.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He doesn't go and do things just to steal money or for financial gain or anything. He's just doing shit because he's fucked up and he's just crazy. Like there's a reason why.
Like he just said, I'm like a dog with I don't,
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do when I got with it.
Yes. And then when it's just it's perfect because it shows. I think that's why Harley Quinn is such a popular character, because Harley Quinn, her origin story, she was his psychotherapist.
Yes.
Harleen Quinzel. And she was trying to fucking make him better. And in turn, he turned the shit around and he made her crazy.
He brought her into his world.
He brought her into his world. And that's just how the Joker is. And there's no, I mean, maybe in, The Killing Joke, which was one of the the origin stories that they kind of pulled from in the Joker movie, where he was a failed stand-up comedian and down on his luck and all that other shit, and then he had to go in with the Red Hood gang and all that other stuff, and that's his origin story there. They kind of took like bits and pieces for that for this movie, and but you didn't really feel sorry for him because he was fucking insane, crazy. This movie, I can't say that I didn't like about it, but my one criticism is, just like you said, I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
I felt bad from the opening scene when he got mugged by those kids for his sign. Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers. So we're gonna talk about this fucking movie. From the scene to when he got smacked up by those fucking kids and they smacked him with the sign, I was like, coño. And that was like even before the fucking title card came out. The 3 guys that he killed in the train station, in the train station, they deserved it. Come on.
They did.
They were tell me they didn't deserve it. Like, you know what? Like sitting there, I actually got angry. Like, I was like, when I'm sitting, I was just picturing myself, because the train, it was Gotham City, but it's New York. It was New York. Okay, it was New York. Like the train, like from the '80s and shit.
Yeah.
Like sitting there, like I was just thinking, like watching him, you can see how nervous he was and shit when those 3 guys were fucking with that lady, the guy throwing fucking fries at her and shit. Like, I know you do it. I would do it. If I was in that train station, I'd be like, hey, fuck off.
Yeah, stop.
And I would have fucked those dudes up myself. But that's how angry I got. And, in him, he was like, she's looking at him like, you gonna do something? And he's like, nope. And then he has, oh my God, the fucking, and I just go back to that, the acting. I loved that they gave him that condition that he had. That was so Joker. That condition that he fucking laughs for whenever he's stressing or he's anxious or he gets nervous. And then he fucking pulls out that fucking laugh and he can't control it. I thought that was fucking genius.
Yes.
But then, the 3 guys start fucking him up for no reason because he starts laughing. And so he pulls his gun out and he pow, pow, pow. And you know what that brought me back to? Bernard Getz.
In the train station. Yes.
That whole thing, that was totally 100% Bernie Getz.
They probably stole that shit from there, dude.
And I'm sure they did because you know what? And that's another thing. This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion. And I mean, but I thought that Bernard Getz was 100% justified in what he did. The fucking New York vigilante, the subway vigilante. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm for it. 100%. I would have done the same thing. And it's not a race thing either. Yeah, it was 3 black guys, whatever. But you know what? Whether it was like 3 Chinese people, 3 Hispanic people, 3 fucking Russians, KGB. They deserved it. Anybody. They fucking deserved it. Because with Bernard Getz, that whole thing with him was that they were going to fuck him up.
He looked like somebody they could fuck up.
And they were going to mug him. Yeah. They were going to fuck him up.
Yeah.
And he had a gun and he was like, oh yeah, pow, pow, pow. That's it. Although I guess he was found innocent in the criminal trial, but then civilly,
yes.
One or two of the guys that he shot, who ended up being like paraplegic or something like that, or mentally disabled or something because he got shot. I don't remember what happened, but they ended up winning a fucking civil suit. Poor guy. But again, in Joker, when he did it, I was like, yup.
Yeah, 100%.
And then just the things that just kept happening to him. The whole thing with Thomas Wayne, supposedly being his dad. Spoilers. And
spoilers like a motherfucker.
And him finding out he was adopted, which that was the thing that just put him over the
top.
edge.
Yeah.
And then just all that shit. It just showed that the movie made it where they almost made him a hero, like a sympathetic villain, which that I don't like because my Joker is not sympathetic at all. But that's my only gripe about it. And Thomas Wayne, they made him into a dick.
Not the Thomas Wayne from all the other
not
depictions.
All the other Thomas Waynes. Like,
why do we fall?
Yeah, like the shit. Like when they talked to when he got interviewed, on the newscast, and he was like, yeah, they're all clowns, and just the way he was talking, I was like, ooh, what a dick, what an asshole. I wouldn't like him either. And just with everything that oh fuck, what's his name? Arthur Fleck. Everything that he was doing, unintentionally, he caused this movement.
Yeah.
With all these people, and it was like the poor against the elite. And And I mean, that couldn't be, and that was like a social commentary. It couldn't be more timely.
That's what I was gonna. Everything that's going on in this movie is ripped from everything that's going on right now.
Everything.
Mental illness is on the rise.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Like you said, the poor versus the have-nots versus the haves.
Yep.
Okay. Your cup just decided to take a slide. I'm like, oh, we have a ghost in here. But that's why I say I felt for the character, because it's such a raw and real topic. Like, because when you're watching the movie, you can probably picture somebody you know that's been through some shit like that.
Yes.
So you're like, damn.
Yeah. And I mean, okay, he was a weirdo. Okay, he was a weirdo. Like that whole thing, like the whole twist. Spoilers, where he didn't really have that. He didn't really have the relationship with Zazie Beetz' character.
Yeah.
You know, all that. They left some things ambiguous, like, you know, when he went to her apartment and she was like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Like, and then he left. And then when he was doing, when he was in his underwear, and man, that dude can dance. There's a lot of fucking dancing in this movie.
He can cut a rug.
A lot of dancing.
He can cut a rug.
And I'm not talking about the Vogue that we were doing earlier. Like this dude can cut a rug. But he makes tidy whities look good too. Like I almost want to buy some tidy whities.
I wouldn't go that far, dude.
I would. He
fucking. I mean,
but you know, the scene for that, and then like the next scene after that, he's on the couch and he's fucking laughing and smoking, and you hear the fucking you hear the cop sirens outside. Like, but you don't know if he did anything to her or not, and her kid. Like, and that's when he was already gone. Like he knew he was already fucking crazy, and you know he ends up killing his mother, and he was already full Joker there. Like once he ascended and turned into full Joker, that's it.
That's it.
The dude, his coworker that came and was like, "Hey, did you say anything about the gun? I want to get my story straight." And he fucking cha killed, and that poor little midget guy, little person.
The little person.
When he was trying to get out, he was trying to grab the door. He was like, "Can you unlock this for me?" And I mean, and that's another thing too. That's another thing where yeah, he's a Joker, and he was in full Joker mode by that point. But then still, he had mercy for the little guy, and was like, "You were the only one that's ever nice to me," and let him go. Where I was like, God damn it, man. Stop making him likable. You know, and then just the end when he was on the talk show and fucking pow with, you know, which was I like that it was like an alternate version of the storyline from Dark Knight Returns. Yes. When the Joker was on the talk show and he killed everybody in the studio audience, including the host. This time he just killed the host.
Now that left me with because I know they said they're not going to do a sequel.
No. I hope they don't do a sequel. This movie was, like I said, as close to perfect of a movie that I've ever seen. So, I mean, they're talking that maybe now, because it's doing so well.
But the problem with this, and but then again, like this is what I'm saying, the problem, but then it's the thing. There's no wrong way to depict the Joker. In my mind, there isn't, because there's been so many depictions of him.
You're right. He's got so many different origins, that you can just play with it.
But Joaquin Phoenix took this role so much to heart that I feel sorry for the next person who has to play the Joker.
You know what? People said that though when Heath Ledger died.
Yes, but when Heath Ledger, Jared Leto, nobody liked Jared Leto's version of the Joker. You did, but everybody else, it got shit on by hardcore Batman fans and everything.
Everybody, and I understand because it was gangster Joker.
Yes,
you know, they try to do a version again of the Dark Knight Returns Joker. You know, where he was dapper in his suits, and he was more of a gangster than anything. But I don't know. I you know what? I'm in the minority.
Yes.
I am a minority. That I like Jared Leto's Joker. It was a different take on the Jokers that we've seen before. It was a different take on Jack Nicholson, Cesar Romero, Heath Ledger. It was a different Mark Hamill. It was a different take on all those Jokers. It was he tried to make it his own. Again, you know, critically, in terms of popular, he's not a popular Joker.
He's not.
With me also, I'll even say it. He's the bottom. If I were to rank the Jokers, he's the last one on my list. He's on the bottom of my list. But
like all those memes that show up on Facebook now with the Joker. Thank you, not you, with Jared Leto. It's got everybody who's played the Joker. Yeah.
But and a lot of people are like, and I even had this talk with one of our clients. He was like, "So which one do you think is better, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix?" What I say is this: you can't compare the two, because this was a Joker origin story.
Yes.
Okay? He wasn't a Joker yet until the very end of this movie.
Yes.
Whereas Heath Ledger's Joker, he was already a Joker for years.
Yes.
He was already full-fledged 100% Joker. You can't compare the two. I can see this Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, turning into Heath Ledger's Joker. It's perfect. I can see him going as crazy and turning into the Joker where, again, Heath Ledger's Joker during The Dark Knight, he told different stories about how he got his scars on his face.
Yes.
You know, he told two, 3 different stories.
Yep.
So you don't know which one is real or
exactly.
not. And I can see Joaquin Phoenix's Joker doing the same thing.
Yep.
Because he imagined a lot of shit. He imagined, you know, the relationship he had with this chick. He imagined a lot of stuff. And you know what? That's another criticism that people have, which I didn't mind too much, is that people were like, oh, well, by the end of the movie, we don't know what was real and what wasn't real. No, I think we got a pretty good idea of what was real and what wasn't real. That they left it so ambiguous. They didn't leave it ambiguous. You know, I think he killed the girl that he thought he had a relationship with. He definitely killed that fucking dude with the little person. He definitely killed the talk show host, and he definitely killed that fucking psychologist at the end of the movie. Yes. When she was like, "You want to tell me the joke?" He was like, "You're not gonna get it." And then he runs out, and he's got blood on his shoes. But in terms of, again, the movie, masterpiece. Even if you're not into comic book movies, this is a movie. This is like an iconic movie. This movie's right up there with Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, any of these fucking iconic movies. This movie's up there with.
This is a comic book movie for comic movie fans and non-comic movie fans.
This movie is 100% for cinephiles.
Yeah, if you're not into comics and you don't know shit about the Joker, you're not a fan of the Joker, this movie's still for you.
This movie's still for you.
If you're a fan of the Joker, and this is the biggest thing, if you're a fan of the Joker, not the animated version that you see of the Joker on the cartoon, stuff like that, you'll like this movie. Because my biggest understanding of the Joker, again, is that he's a person who suffers from mental illness. He doesn't really give a fuck. Yeah. Like you said, he's just like, he does shit just to do it. There's no rhyme, no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So again, that's why for me, when we had the discussion about Gotham, with that version of the Joker, and I said there's no real bad way to depict the Joker because there's so many different depictions of him.
Yes.
Okay, like you said, how many Jokers has there been in the comic books? Each one has a different story. Each one is a different level of crazy.
There's a story, we talked about it before. There's a story that still, I don't know why it hasn't come out yet, but like a year and a half ago, they advertised a storyline called The Three Jokers. And the cover of it is 3 Jokers at a poker table. You know, one's like this, one has a Joker card, and the one's like standing over him. Which right now is supposed to depict that there were 3 different eras of the Joker, and the Joker's 3 different Jokers. There's not like one main one, which I'm real interested to see. So, listen, I'm down for it. This fucking Joker movie was better than I expected. Like I was already high on. I remember when we talked about it when we saw like the previews and stuff. Like I was like,
The first like teaser they showed, I wasn't too. Remember I told you I'm like, man. Yes. But when they showed the full trailer, I was like, I want to watch this movie.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it depicted fucking 80s New York City, aka Gotham. They depicted. I remember how the city was like that.
Oh yeah,
the city was like that. Late 70s, early
80s.
That's exactly how it was. All dirty and dingy and
trains filled with fucking graffiti. Yeah, fuck yeah.
It was. Yeah. You know what?
But again, I'm warning. I keep telling everybody after I saw the movie, and again, I've told a lot of people, it's you got to go to it with an open mind, man. Don't go and expect to see Jack Nicholson's Joker.
No,
not even Heath. No. Up until this point, Heath Ledger was the standard bearer of the Joker.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, his depiction of the Joker is
That's it.
Okay.
It was the quintessential depiction of the Joker.
Yes. Until this.
Until now.
That's what I'm saying.
Until now.
Again, if you go in looking for that, don't go and look at its own movie, its own standalone movie, and understand that this is a story about somebody's downward spiral into madness.
It's a movie that talks about and that makes a statement on mental illness.
Yes.
So it's just, I mean, even right down to when he was having his fucking therapy sessions and the chick was like, hey, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about me. We're cutting the funding. He's like, how am I supposed to get my meds now?
Yes.
And she was like, meh.
And which is fucking true.
Which is true. That's what happens. You know, you know what? It's a movie. If you're a movie lover, not even like a geek movie, pop culture movie. If you're a movie lover, cinema movie lover, this shit is the movie for you. It's not a happy tale. You're not going to have warm and fuzzies after it, but oh my God, it's such a good movie. And I can't give it enough thumbs up.
Again, my biggest thing was I was pleasantly surprised and with Joaquin Phoenix's performance in the movie. Because like you've seen a lot of his movies. I've seen a couple here and there.
Yeah.
Okay. But seeing how much he embraced this fucking role.
He went method. Yeah.
Like,
all the weight he lost.
Yes.
Just physically what he did. Yes. It was
his
amazing.
mannerisms in the movie. And again, I've known people who suffer from mental illness and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of his mannerisms, his facial expression stuff is things that I've seen.
Oh my God. The scene. Oh my God. Why didn't you even fucking talk about this? The fucking scene when he was on the bus.
Yes.
And he was like joking with the little kid. And then the mom was like, will you leave my fucking kid alone? Stop bothering him. He was like, I wasn't bothering him. She was like, would you just leave him alone? He's like, and he goes in that fucking laughing.
Yes.
Fit. Oh my God. My heart just broke for him. That was the movie. I've been telling people that if nothing comes out between now and Oscar nomination time that blows our fucking socks off.
Even if it does, you cannot tell me his performance is not fucking an award.
He's got to get the Oscar for Best Actor.
Fuck yeah.
For this movie.
Fuck yeah.
He has to. If not, I'm not watching the Oscars anymore.
They can't, because they tend to poo-poo on anything that's got a comic book related.
They poo-poo on everything that's comic book related.
But the fact that they got Martin Scorsese in this motherfucker, if Martin Scorsese wins an award and he doesn't, I'm going to be pissed.
I mean, as a producer, Todd Phillips will win as Best Director because he wrote and directed it. Martin Scorsese produced it. Robert De Niro starred in it. Like we have like top tier heavy people in this.
Yes.
This was a movie. This was a movie. Like people took like seriously.
Yes.
Like this shit was a piece of art. Ooh, look at
now. I don't agree with Martin Scorsese's representation of what he feels about Marvel movies.
We're not going to talk about that.
I don't agree with it.
We're not going to talk about that.
But this movie definitely has to win some fucking awards.
Yep.
It definitely has to win. I don't care if it's for Best Picture.
Yep.
I don't care if it's for Best Actor.
Yep.
I don't care if it's the Best Supporting Role. It's got to win some fucking hardware.
I'm saying it right now. You know what? If it doesn't win anything else, Joaquin needs to win for Best Actor. Point blank, done. He's a weirdo in real life.
Yes, he is.
From what I've seen from interviews and shit. But that's fine.
You ever see that documentary he did when he was faking that he was...
Yeah. When he was going around in news and he was going to be a rapper.
Yes.
And fucking the crazy hair and the big beard
yes,
and shit.
Yes.
And then it ended up being like a big prank.
Yep.
Because he was doing like this fake documentary. I don't know if it was with James Franco or David Franco or who was it? It was one of them that was like directing it or whatever. But yeah, I think he's called He's Not There or I'm Not There or some shit like that.
Some shit. So weird.
Yeah, it just shows how much of a fucking weirdo he is.
Yes.
And you know what? That's fine. And this more power to him. You know what? This movie made me a fan of his.
Yes.
Like I'll watch anything with him in it now. Yeah, because of this movie.
Okay.
So, all right. Is that all we got?
That's all we got, man.
All right, peeps. Well, that was it. I called you peeps. I call them peeps.
You did call them peeps.
Peeps are delicious. Especially. What?
Ugh.
Marshmallow with sugar and fucking yellow dye number 7? Delicious.
Yellow dye number
delicious.
7.
I love me some peeps. So, peeps, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys want to get a hold of us, ask us any questions or anything, you can reach us at geeksthatlift@gmail.com. Also, we're on the social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on the Twitters. We've been trying to bump up the Twitters a bit. So catch us up for any updates. Catch us on there for any updates. Also, we're on YouTube, obviously.
Yes.
On the Beefmaster Network. On the Beefmaster Network, we also have, like I mentioned, middle of this episode, we have the Terror Trio, and we also have Table Smack starring this guy, which the latest episode of Table Smack just dropped a few days ago. So if you want to see me like rant and go crazy on stuff, rant around like an old man,
check it out.
Another clue on how old I am. Check it out. Also, we're on Patreon. Go on patreon.com. And also for Terror Trio, we also have merch on Teespring. So we got leggings, we got t-shirts, we got tank tops, what have you. Go on there. So Teespring, look it up. Teespring/stores/Terror-Trio-podcast. and look it up.
There you go.
And yeah, in terms of Patreon, look us up, patreon.com/Beefmaster Network. All the tiers are on there. Check it out. Give us some money. I had to use crazy glue to put this back from the other day.
When he tore it off.
When I tore it off. Sorry. But that's about it. So, for the Geeks That Lift, I am Coconut, followed by...
The freaking Rican.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.